I'm no hardcore off-road guy, but just like much of the rest of you, I like trucks. But I also like aggressive styling. So what do you get when you combine those two together? You get the F-150 Raptor, and Ford is sending the new Raptor to market soon. So what did they change and what do you get with the Raptor? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the new F-150 Raptor. First though, a quick history lesson. The original Raptor, dubbed the SVT Raptor, came out in 2010. SVT meant Ford Special Vehicle Team, and this wasn't the first vehicle with the SVT name. The first generation Raptor had two engine options, a 5.4-liter V8 making 310 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, or an optional 6.2-liter V8 making 411 horsepower and 434 pound-feet of torque, and both of these had a 6-speed automatic transmission. The 6.2-liter V8 is far more common than the 5.4-liter V8s, so if you're looking for a used one, finding the most powerful engine option won't be that much of a challenge. The next Raptor debuted in 2017 and lasted till 2020. Ford was pretty confident in their Ecoboost engines by now, so they dropped the V8 and added the 3.5-liter twin-turbo Ecoboost V6, and it was mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. That 3.5-liter V6 is also a detuned version of the engine in the Ford GT, so if you own a Raptor, make sure you brag about that. This engine made 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. I would give you chassis information about these trucks, but we have to move on to the 2021. So now onto the third generation. Honestly, I love the new F-150s, so I really like the new Raptor. The third generation was introduced in February of this year and takes the shape of the 14th generation F-150. So there's two of these bad boys coming out. First you have the Raptor powered by the 3.5-liter Ecoboost V6 high output, but then you have the Raptor R, which uses the same engine as the GT500. This one is clearly made to compete with the Ram 1500 TRX. That means the Raptor will be getting a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 dubbed the Predator. We don't know the specific power numbers yet, but speculators say it will be a detuned version of this engine. Sadly, that means the Raptor R won't be making 760 horsepower. So what about the other Raptor coming out that uses the Ecoboost engine? It makes 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, which to be honest kind of upsets me. Can't we get a little more power and a little more torque? Yes, it's a lot, but those are the same power numbers as last generation, and the Raptor R will have a limited production run. Alright, enough about the engines. What about the chassis? Well, the new Raptor has independent double wishbone suspension with coilovers and cast aluminum lower control arms. Rear suspension has been changed from leaf springs and a solid rear axle to 5-link coils and panhard rods. As for the front and rear shocks, you get high-output gas pressurized, electronically controlled, continuously variable damping Fox racing shocks with 3.1-inch dampers. Remember when I said the Raptor comes with those 37-inch tires? Well, if you get the Raptor 37 Performance Package, you get those beautiful 37-inch tires, sport-tuned shock absorbers, and Recaro leather and Alcantara seats, all for $7,500. There's also a Raptor graphics package that adds Raptor-style decals to the outside, and a Torsen package which gives the Raptor a 4.1 front axle with a Torsen differential. You also get trail control, which is basically cruise control for off-roading. As for technology and conveniences, it offers the same amount of features as an F-150 Platinum. So Sync 4, digital gauge cluster, heated and cooled seats, wireless Apple CarPlay, and the list goes on. So what price does the Raptor start at? Well, it starts at $64,145 before adding any fees. So for a Raptor with no upgrades on 35s, after destination fees, the truck is about $65,840. However, if you were to get a Raptor with the performance package and the 801A package and some other goodies, you're looking at over $80,000. It has limited pricing, but for more capability. It's a lot, but I expected the price to be this high. It's only a down payment on a home. I've always really liked the Raptor. I wish it was more powerful, but I like it. $81,000 is high, but I think we all expected it to be that high in price. The fact that it comes from the factory with 37s is huge and is a huge convenience to anyone wanting to upgrade. Hopefully this truck rolls out better than the Bronco did, because I'd love to make a video on a real one as soon as possible. That being said, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video.